All right, guys, what is up? Welcome back to the start of a new series, really. This one, I think a lot of people are going to enjoy. This will be showing you how to set up your own lab. We're going to actually be setting up some vulnerable apps in a lab and practicing attacking them, running the exploits, and just teaching you guys not only how to practice new vulnerabilities or do some research of your own on things, but also if you've ever had an interest in maybe creating your own CTF boxes or you're wondering how they're created, this is going to show you one such way of doing so. So yeah, let's get right into it. What's up, guys? This is Ryan from elevatecyber. In a previous video, way back when, I made the first video to this, creating a lab here, and I'm kind of making a continuation of this series, but also kind of starting a little bit from scratch, because a lot of people probably haven't seen that video. Now, really, all you need here, for your lab environment is, technically, you need one box you're going to attack on, and then one that's going to be a victim. Technically, you can do it all on one box, but you want to simulate, if you want to better simulate the environment and have it going across the network, you're going to want to do it with multiple boxes here. Now, I used to have an Ubuntu box. Maybe I should work on getting that one back, but for right now, I have two Kali boxes, and this one I'll use as my attacker box, and this one I'll use as the victim, right? Now, I also have some Windows boxes here that I can definitely bring in to test out some of the apps that run on Windows. Now, right now, you might have noticed I am in ExploitDB. Now, I kind of skipped the step of setting up Kali Linux. I've done that in other videos, so go ahead and check those out. Just search my videos for Kali Linux. I've showed you guys how to get the setup if you don't know already. But here I am in ExploitDB, and this is pretty much a database of exploits, as the name might imply. Now, you might be familiar interfacing with ExploitDB through the command line. Let me make this bigger for you guys, using search exploit, right? So if I wanted to look for an exploit for anything, I could pretty much do it. So let's say vsftpd. I can find all the exploits, the known exploits for that app or whatever it is, right? So that is what this is. It's actually, this is the web component of it. They're both the same thing. This and this are the same thing. The only difference is this is like the web app version. So the nice thing about this web app version is it allows you to download the vulnerable software so that you can actually run it on a system in your lab and practice on it. So as you see here, if I click on one randomly here, let's try this. There's this right here to download the app. Now this is this is for Windows, right? So it's an executable file, but I could do that and I could download that file and run it on my Windows system, right? They even show you how to, in this case, it looks like a pretty simple one here. They show you how to do the exploits, right? This is, all this information is basically the information in these scripts, right? In this case, I believe this is a text file. I might not have this one. This is super new. I need to update this, my search exploit here. But yeah, this will be any of the, whatever in the exploit, right? So for example, if we have this unauthenticated PHP script, looks like a Python script here. Let's see. Yeah, Python script. So we see the Python code here, but we also have the vulnerable app right here. So we could download this and set it up on our system, which is the pretty neat part about this. Now, one thing to note is that not all the exploits necessarily allow you to download the vulnerable app. For example, let's see if I can find some examples of ones that don't. I know off the top of my head, for whatever reason, vsftpd is not, they don't have the vulnerable app, I don't think, do they? Let's see, maybe they do. Oh, they actually do. So we can actually go ahead. Now, just one thing to note is sometimes they won't have the vulnerable app here. Depends on the exploit, so keep that in mind. But you could always search for, maybe you'll find another one that does have the app on it. Of course, you could always download this app from the official site or wherever you would get it if you could find the proper version. One example here, right, I could just do this, and the download has kicked off. Now, this is a compressed file, so we'd have to uncompress it and all that, right? But what I could do, I could extract this. For example, for the sake of example here, we'll extract it to documents. And now when we go in there, see this here. Now I'll have to figure out how to actually start this server, start the service here. And we'll do that in another video. This would be a good one to demo as well, because this is a simple backdoor, super easy to exploit. We just need to figure out how to get it going. Looks like this program here was written in C, as you can see by all these C files and header files, things like that. But perhaps something for a future video. But I wanted to show you guys, this is how you navigate ExploitDB. You set up your vulnerable machine and download the app on the vulnerable machine. And then from there, you just got to figure out how to start the service. Once you start it, then you can go ahead and try to exploit it from your attacker machine. So we're going to be doing exactly that in the next video in this series. Just want to give you guys a solid primer here. So yeah, you can even, when you're searching for stuff, you can put filters on it to see, hey, I want to see anything on this port or that port, or tagged as, command injection or deserialization. Say you want to work on your deserialization exploit skills, right? You look for, hey, show me any deserialization. Maybe in this case, let's see here. Should be able to do like anything tagged as deserialization. Where was that? I'm not sure what order this is in. Here we go. It's the bottom. And yeah, now we see we have a few options here. We really don't have too many options for it, but yeah, we see some insecure deserialization. One of these, as you notice here, this icon here, one of these actually has a vulnerable app associated with it. See, if I go here to any of these, there is no vulnerable app that you can download. You'd have to get that elsewhere. But this one does, so you could download it and set it up, and then try and get this exploit working against it. And you don't even have to use this necessarily. You could try to play around with some other exploits as well, or even try to do some research of your own. But yeah, what you do is pretty much completely up to you. That is the point of a lab environment, right? You get to explore, experiment with things. So hopefully this video was of help to you. We will be doing way more on the in-depth side of things in future videos of this series. Let me know in the comment section down below if this is something you guys be interested in. And also give me some ideas. What kind of exploits would you like to see me set up in a lab? Like what kind of services? What things would you like to see me exploiting in these lab environments? And yeah, maybe we can pick some good ones and really, I could really give you guys a lot of value on this channel. And yeah, I will see you guys over on the videos on screen if you want to know, what you need to know for OSCP, right? You're trying to learn exploits. You're trying to level up in this area. Pretty good playlist to get started with. So I'll see you guys right over there. Thanks for watching.